Hi everybody, it's Kelz. Been a couple weeks since we've done a video. There's just been so much stuff going on as we enter now the legalization of recreational on October 17th. Um, we're all wondering, was it really going to happen? Let's see going forward what is. I know there's a lot of constitutional challenges in the courts right now. It's going to be interesting to see what goes on. A couple of things were brought to my attention the last week, when it was letters that were sent home to families at school from the school boards, and also an article that I read about a housing operative that isn't going to allow certain things in their rental units. So the first thing, there was letters sent home. I know I read one from the school board, and one of the things that I read in there was remember not to use cannabis around your children. It can harm their body and their brain. I mean, we're in 2018 here. You need to be responsible if you're using cannabis recreationally. I really, take effect on that it's going to harm their body or their brain. We do not want to be scaring children into thinking that cannabis is something that, if parents start stepping on it, do not use cannabis, don't go near it, it can harm you, can do this, can do that. You know damn well those kids are going to be wanting to use it. Because anything your parents tell you that it's like, no, 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 they're like, why? I need to try that out. Children are going to try it once they get to a certain age. Most children are, going to try alcohol. They might try a little bit of cannabis. Make sure your child has the right information. So whenever they are somewhere, they're educated, they're informed, they're not going to be making poor choices because they were lied to. You want to be responsible. It's the same as when you get a medication from the doctor, you're sent home with a narcotic. I'm sure you put that up in the cupboard. You don't leave a little pink and purple pills sitting around wondering, oh, well, maybe that kid's going to think, what's that, and try one. I'd be a lot more scared they tried that than they tried a little bit of herb. I don't think, there'd be no harm. Whereas the other one, God knows what could happen. But you need to educate yourself, make informed decisions, and make sure you know what you're talking about when you try to educate your child too. You don't want to scare them. You don't want to step on them. You want them to know this is going to be legal now in Canada. Just like might be a wine bottle on your counter, maybe there might be a cannabis product there as well. Make sure your child is educated. Another point, I was reading how there's a huge rental company that I know has a lot of buildings in Regina, and they're not going to allow smoking, ingesting of any oil or edibles or smoking cannabis in their buildings at all. Um, I don't understand something like this. A lot of people since 2002, it's been legal medicinally, and they use cannabis as their medicine. So you need to know the legalities surrounding, if you're a person who rents a property, make sure you understand the legalities of the medicine that you're using. And take your prescription to your landlord. Find out what you can and cannot do. I sure as heck wouldn't want to find any of you in any trouble. But I'm sure this will be challenged in the courts immediately. I don't understand how you couldn't use a CBD oil or an edible that you make out of cannabis in your own home that you pay for, that you pay insurance on, that you pay the power and gas for. Like, I'm sure that won't last long. I'm hoping not. I think it's just a lot of, with the legalization, we're going to see a lot of fear mongering going on. A lot of different aspects are going to be brought to the table, and I'm sure they'll be changed, in the next year or so. This is just happening right now. Make sure you know your rights. So let's make sure we educate our children the proper way and make sure we know the legalities of cannabis as it becomes legal here in Canada. Have a great day.